from Los Angeles. This is Montserrat Radio. You're listening to Montserrat Radio.
In the spirit of the war against fake news, Montserrat Radio presents The Fake News Show, conspiracy news and a different point of view of current events. And now your host, Benny Wilson.
Good afternoon and good evening to those who listen to my show in the far, far, far lands, far away. Today is Sunday, June 11, 2017. It is 12:16 p.m. Pacific Time, and this is another edition of the Fake News Show. Welcome. For those who are not in my chat room, I just named my chat room again, and now my chat room name is Benny and the billionaires, because this is about to end. And there will be many other sources that I know it will occur, and a lot of people are going to make a lot of money, not only for the RB, but for the incoming month that is going to be a madness. It's going to already been called for many experts. It's been called the July madness. They call it July madness. What's going to happen is that there will be 3 major events that will rock the world. The first major event will be the cryptocurrencies. Most of the cryptocurrencies will skyrocket, and it's going to provoke a lot of people make a lot of money in July. The Wetbot also predicted that July will be a month that will rock the world. The other event is the RB, the public exchange. As far as I know, they want to do it in July. And the third event will be the financial reset. And how the financial reset will occur? Well, there's got to be a collapse before we have a reset. I always said it, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So before I give you my intel, let me go through the news, and then I'm going to respond to some comments that have been given in my YouTube channel. So let's go to the news now. First of all, we got to go and review what Kurdistan is going to hold. Kurdistan, the region of Kurdistan, is going to hold a referendum on September 25th. And what that referendum is going to do is basically they're going to decide if they want to be part of Iraq or they want to go solo, meaning independence. If they want to independence themselves and become a country. And as you know, Kurdistan is the only region that is richer than Iraq itself. So, of course, they want to go solo, especially how they've been treated. They promised that they were going to pay their citizens under the gas and law, which never came through. I mean, they deploy it, but people have not get paid. And since they're so corrupted that they have not raised the value of the dinar, so they want to actually have their own currency and have it on the market and basically reveal their own currency value depending on the gold they have, which is tremendous gold they have. So what Iraq is pretending to do right now is to raise the value of the dinar, giving their citizens, the Kurdistan citizens and their own citizens, the purchasing power they're looking for. But I don't think that will be enough. And I think that the Kurdistan will go independent after all. They will still vote to go independent. And it's no coincidence they want to do the referendum after July. Because even if Iraq revalue their currency, because they will do that, they will probably raise their currency in July and giving the purchase power, and they're going to be so good to them, giving them all the stuff that probably, they've been asking for a long time. That is going to be too late. I don't blame them. I'm glad they're leaving. Because, nobody wants to be under a corrupt government, like I said. So that's the first news that we have right now. And the second news, it is, let me put it in I'm going to post this in my Facebook book. And it is basically at the Bank of Iraq. And it says the Bank of Iraq, again, this is a bad translation. It says classification of banks for the purpose of entering the sale of foreign currency window. So basically, it says right here in the article that since the beginning of the year, the Central Bank of Iraq began to adopt a specific weighting criteria concerning the participation of banks in the sale of foreign currency, meaning the dollar. It comes after nearly a year preparation, so they've been preparing for a year, and consultation for the development of such standards are currently drafted. It was given these criteria degrees relative particular constitutes a whole class. It is so bad, this translation. Basically, what they're trying to tell you is that they will trying to sell out the dollar under the new value of the currency, of their dinar currency. So that's basically what they're telling you right now. Okay, so we know that we're in a good position right now. The other thing I wanted to bring up, it is what's going to happen. See, let me just tell you something about the title of the show. The title of the show is the title of the show is basically what's going to happen in this month, and what's happening, what's going to exactly happen with the Asian banks in Asia. They're preparing this week. We are expecting this month more bank announcements from the United States and from Iraq and from Asia banks. Okay, that's your breaking into. We're preparing. We are waiting for bank announcements this month. We are waiting for Asian moves and activity that will affect the Wall Street and will affect the international market. Why is this going to happen? Because the real value of currencies are about to be revealed. That's about this. That's about it. The real value of currencies are about to be revealed. That is one of the reasons why China and Trump, back 2 months ago, I believe, they got together. Because they're going to make sure that every country in Asia and also in Arabic countries show their real value of their currencies. That's basically the RB. The GCR, probably. I'm sorry. The GCR is about to happen. So it will be an event. It will be an event that will occur once or twice in the month of June, but ultimately will reflect in the month of July. Okay, that's your intel right there. So just watch your news, pay attention to the news, because it's gonna happen very soon. And when it happens, it's gonna strike you. Okay, trust me. So we are waiting for these events. We are waiting for also for more Black Mondays in the Wall Street. It probably will happen tomorrow. I'm not really sure if it's gonna happen tomorrow, but according to my contacts, it will happen very soon. Okay? So we're looking for changes in their economy. We're looking for real values in countries like Asia and Vietnam and Indonesia. You know, so let's look for that. Let's look what's going to happen. It's going to be really excited. The window for that to happen will be in 2 weeks. So beginning this week is the first week. So between this week and the next week, we will see these movements on the market, international markets, according to my contacts. Today I have a meeting, and the meeting was very interesting. It was totally different than the meetings that I had with these people. And they showed me how the markets are being impacted right now as we're speaking, and it's going to continue being impacted very highly, and eventually media around the world will actually report that. So let me just close let me just put that music just for a little bit, because I have an interruption right now. Okay, please hold. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I was having a lot of noise in the back. Anyway, so that's your breaking intel. The other news, it is, I'm gonna respond to some questions in my YouTube channel, and because I found it very interesting what people are saying right now. So let me just go to my channel and let me respond to some of the questions here. Well, I got some good stuff. He said they're telling me you're fantastic, Benny. Thanks for your straightforward, no BS approach. And then says another guy, says right here, so when shall we expect the RB of the IQD? Well, I've been telling everybody that July will be the month, right? So that's basically it. The other guy says right here, and I'm mentioning the names because I don't like to mention names. As you know, I respect privacy. It says right here, first step for newfound wealth. Oh my gosh, shut your mouth. Great advice. Don't flaunt money or be flashy. You're asking for trouble. Great advice, Benny. Yes, it is. Don't be flashy. Don't show money, especially on YouTube. The dinar is going to loop, not RB. I don't understand this. The dinar is going to loop, not RB. Well, I don't know about what do you mean about loop. What I know is that the RB, okay, the RB in the meaning of the RB is the revaluation. But what's going to happen with the dinar is not a revaluation. It's a reinstate of the original price, of the original value. A reinstate of their original value, meaning that they don't have the value because it doesn't reflect the real value of their currency. So if other countries will show the real value, so the Iraq will be showing the real value. So it's not basically a revaluation, because a revaluation, if you're gonna talk about revaluation, a revaluation of any currency will take years, decades. Okay, I'm telling you that. So it's not something that they're gonna go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna wake up and I said, I'm gonna revalue $3.50 the dollar. That's not how it's gonna happen. They're gonna reinstate the original value that they had before the war, and on top of that, they will show the real value of their currency. So we probably see about $3.75, $4, and I'm just speculating. Okay, I don't like to talk about rates. So probably we'll see $3.75 to $4 the dinar. So that's what I've been told. It says $5 the dong from your mouth to God ears, and this is another guy that just. Now I have another comment. Say, Benny, do you ever come to New York metro area? Thanks for the news. Well, I was in New York. Probably I was there about 2 weeks ago, just for 2 days, and then I came back. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Brian Welsh commented. He laughed, he said BS. Okay. So another guy said, Luz Armstrong commented, God bless Kim Clement, he's in heaven with God right now. And then I got another guy says, yes, New Age, garbage, idiots and fools, I will go to the bank and deposit. No groups like these fools. Gary Larambe, all these idiots on his channel. I don't know who's Gary Larambe, it might be another guru. And then another guy says, focus on momentum, go together. So true. I don't know about that. Hi Benny, can you increase the volume? Thanks. Well, sorry for that. Let me check the volume, for crying loud. Yeah, the volume is good. So let's see the other comments. I said another guy said, did you say your email is bennyintelgmail.com? It says address not found. Do I have the right email address? Okay. It is bennyintelrb@gmail.com with one N as a Nancy. It's Ben with one N, okay? And after the N is Y as a yellow. So it's bennyintelrb@gmail.com. Not, you just put two N's in there. Because, most of the time, people write Benny with two N's. This is only with one N and a Y, okay? That's bennyinterrb@gmail.com. Now I have another comment says, one concern I have, if they will bump off their own people just to avoid paying a lousy $2,000 each, what will they do after the survivors trade in their currencies in their brand new bank accounts? What? They'll bump off their own people just to avoid paying a lousy $2,000 each. I don't understand this question. Maybe you can elaborate better, JB, and I just mentioned your name because I really don't know exactly what you're asking. Hey, you're pretty funny, and I like the straightforward way of speaking, no beating around the bush. Thank you, Ben. Oh, you're welcome. All right, it says recommend uploads econ plus earn. No, sir, I don't think so. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, there's a lot of people in my channel. There's a lot of people that use it for. Let me just tell you something. Oh, sorry. There are a lot of people use my channel, to promote their own business. I wouldn't mind that you guys do that. I wouldn't mind, but the reason why I mind that you guys are doing it is because most of that are just scams. So that's why I delete them. So I'll let you know, if you are listening in my YouTube channel and you're planning to post your stuff on, I'm gonna delete it. So forget about it, okay? So I got also some emails that I would like to answer, but unfortunately I'm running out of time, and it's 12:34 right now, and I will do it in my next show because. As a matter of fact, there are too many emails I receive every day. But one in particular, I'm going to answer. And this email comes from England. And let me read. I don't know if I should read it publicly. Because it's just too personal. But what I'm going to say is this. I'm gonna tell this guy. You know who you are and why you write me that later. I'm gonna tell you right now. I cannot answer your question on air. I cannot do that because you just pointed out very well. You pointed out very well because you are coming from the country where the elite lives. Okay, but I'm not gonna mention it because I don't want to get in trouble. But yes, you were right. You were 100% right. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I will actually respond to your email directly to you. But if you expect me to answer it on air, that will not happen because I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, so just to let you know, thank you for your emails, thank you for your postings, thank you for the people on YouTube that listen to my show. Thank you so much for everybody for doing this, and I will come to you with better news. Right now, that this intel that I just provided you about the Asian banks and how they're gonna affect the market, the Wall Street and all that, it will eventually happen between this week and the second week, and that is basically what everybody's expecting. All the major brokers in Wall Street are expecting that. They're getting ready for this, and hopefully when it happens, we will see the shocking news. And if it doesn't happen in the first 2 weeks, it will happen in the third week, because eventually, like I said before, I said things that happens, and then people say, you're lying, and then when it comes back and it comes through, they say, oh man, you were right. That's how basically most of the time, right? Like I said, I'm not pretending to know better, but I know that my people actually telling me the truth. Okay, so that's about it that I have on. Let me see if I have everything here. Kurdistan. Oh, there's some other news that basically they're not really important, but we only have 3 districts left on the assumed territory that the ISIS have occupied in Iraq. So they have 3 districts left and 1 bridge. And the whole world is just asking, so what now? because people are not believing anything what they're reporting. Okay, they already know that the news are being manipulating, and they're just waiting for something. And what is that? What they're waiting for? They're waiting for synchronize. They're waiting for the right day. They know the day they're gonna declare Iraq free. They know the hour where they're gonna declare it free, and they know the reason why they're gonna declare it free, because all the elites must be in accordance, must be synchronized, must be lined up to get this event that will change the finance system that we have. So now they're responding me. This guy is responding me because he's trying to demonize my religion, which, I already went through the debate. Good for you, if you want to believe that. And now he's telling me that, this guy is telling me that he was raised Catholic. And I told him straight up, yeah, you were raised Catholic, but you have no idea what the religion is all about. That's it. And that's all my statement, because that's the truth. In between all the Christianity religion, there's only one religion that is being attacked more than any other Christian religion in the world. Besides the Mormons and the Jehovah's Witnesses, we are the number one religion being attacked all the time. They can attack us for what we believe. They can attack us for who is the main person in the main leader. You can say the main leader in our religion. Regardless, I'm not here to debate your faith. I'm here to share my information. If you want to believe in fairy tales, that's fine. If you want to believe in Satan, that's fine for me. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, you will know and you will be judged by your own God. Okay? I'm not here to judge you. So there you go. So we're gonna be in a very good situation between this week and next week. So just to let you know, there's nothing more for me to say other than thank you so much for listening to my show this week, this day. Today is Sunday, and looking forward to make another show tomorrow with great news, if I can be allowed to make a show tomorrow. For now, thank you so much for your attention, and God bless everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Fake News Show with Benny. See you next time for more conspiracy news, current events, and intel from the most controversial show from Montserrat Radio.